Thank you, Jessica. It's my pleasure to now introduce your commencement speaker. Tom Izzo is an Iron Mountain native who has dedicated his life to the development of young people in both the classroom and on the basketball court. The head basketball coach at Michigan State University since 1995, he received a Bachelor of Science degree from Northern Michigan University in 1977. He began his teaching and coaching career in 1977 at Ishpeming High School and returned to his alma mater as assistant basketball coach from 1979 to 1983. Having just completed his 18th season as a member of the Michigan State coaching staff, he most recently led the 2000 NCAA National Champions to the Final Four for the third consecutive season. Through the generosity of Tom Izzo and his close friend and 1977 NMU alumnus, San Francisco 49ers head coach Steve Mariucci, the Izzo Mariucci Academic Center was opened on our campus in 1999 to promote success in the classroom as well as in athletic competition. Ladies and gentlemen, your commencement speaker, Mr. Tom Izzo.
Thank you. Well, this is a little different for me. Last time I was in a dome with this many people, we were getting clobbered. So I kind of have some mixed feelings, but I do appreciate President Bailey. When we left the room in the back, our march to this podium was through the football locker room, made me feel a little bit more at home, and now being here with stands and people is really something special for me. I do want you to know that one person in this party said to me, boy, with all the green on, I bet you feel like home. I said, no, this is home. This is my home. So President Bailey, the board, the honored guests, the parents who are so important, the faculty who have done an incredible job ever since I've been here and probably many years before, and of course, most important, you, the graduates of 2001, I salute you. I can't say I'm a traditional commencement speaker. It's not normally what I do. I don't have answers for global warming. I have no idea on much about foreign trade or foreign policy. I'm here because, really, I'm you. I'm the person sitting next to you. Oh yeah, it was 20-some years ago. Mariucci and I sat in the same place that you're sitting. That was the time when long hair and streaking was in. Now it's body piercing and tattoos. But it was also a time when bell-bottoms and hip-huggers were here. And guess what? What goes around comes around, because it's back. Personally, on a personal note, I can't wait till the halter tops come back in, but throughout life, remember, you can learn some things from everyone. I think one of the greatest lessons I've learned since I've been alive was taught to me by my daughter, who was 4 at the time. She sat me down. She said, "Daddy, I want you to watch a movie with me." The movie was Simba, The Circle of Life. It taught me first that people take care of us. Then people take care of themselves. And then it goes back where we take care of those people. It is a full circle. My parents took great care of me when I was young. And then they took care of themselves as I was growing. And maybe now it's getting time where I give back to them and get to take care of them. Life is full of circles. But circles are very rewarding if they're followed in the right direction. You are now entering the taking care part of your life. Me and you, we got a lot in common, a lot more than you'd think. We're NMU grads, one of the greatest institutions in America. We both have dreams and goals. I'm starting to fulfill some, you're just setting out. We both mastered the ability to handle 260 inches of snow. That's something that few Americans get to do, so we're a special breed. We're both looking to be the best and how to get there. I've thought about a few things that I wanted to say that deal in that area. And I look back at my career and some of the successful people that I've been around in their careers. It seems like the common denominators to all those are, number one, you have to dream it. You have a big job ahead of you, but it all starts with a dream. If you don't dream it, there's no way you're going to achieve it. I think sometimes we're afraid of dreaming. I think sometimes we're afraid to tell our partner really what we'd like to accomplish. What your dreams are, only you can answer. Nobody can give you what you want to be. They can give you ideas, but you're the only one that can answer those questions. I can only tell you not to underestimate yourself. Steve Mariucci and I sat where you are 23 years ago. He was and is my best friend from now and long before that. Our friendship has been talked about in the papers and on national TV. The reason our friendship has been so strong is we had similar dreams and goals. And you know, there were a lot of people that told both of us we were crazy and we were a little goofy. Maybe the same thing they told Alexander Graham Bell, Columbus, and so on and so forth. When we were here, we'd sit in our apartment. We'd sit there, and you know where most people have apartments, have pictures on the wall. We had kind of grease boards so we could diagram plays of each other's sports. We used to laugh when we'd come up with something a little different. But when he became the head coach of maybe one of the greatest professional sports organizations in America, in the San Francisco 49ers, and I won an NCAA championship, luck didn't seem to be, and craziness, a big a factor. In between, we used our ability to dream, to prepare and to work, so dreams could actually come true. After you dream, you have to realize you're going to reach some bumps in the road. I can promise you that college has had its times when, like we did, you've probably wanted to quit things. You've probably wanted to give up. You probably wanted to throw the towel in. I can only tell you this, until 2 years ago, I was most famous for failure. It was right here on this campus that I missed a free throw that would have sent our team downstate. I got letters, and I still have in my parents' home, from people all over the UP, kind of concerned because when I missed the free throw with 2 seconds left and down one, that would have sent us to the quarterfinals. It was my high school coach and my best friend who kind of picked me up off the carpet. When I missed that free throw, it kind of made me realize that failure is a part of life, and those that don't experience have really not tried to do anything worthwhile. The missed free throw, the national championship are opposite ends of the spectrum, but in between was all the work that you're about to partake in the near future. Greatest invention to me is the mirror. The mirror is the greatest invention. And every single one of you, whether you want to admit it or not, use it every single day. You know, you're either brushing your teeth in it, combing your hair, putting on makeup, or just looking to tell yourself how good you look. But you do look at it every day, and the person in it is the only one looking back at you. It's kind of that one moment when there's nobody else around. You usually determine your success by how hard you work, and by what that person that's looking back at you in the mirror believes. I think an example of the work and preparation, which is part 2 of this, is like preparing for a test. I know everyone in here has prepared for a test in a very disciplined manner. I also know that many of you, as I hear the giggling and laughing, have prepared for a test by maybe visiting such establishments as Flanagan's or other local environments. And, when you prepare for that test and you know you're prepared, you don't worry about taking it. And when you take that test and you know you're not prepared, you're awfully nervous. I've been in both positions, both as a student and actually as a coach. And I think preparation is what separates the good from the elite. To reach elite status, you must give an elite effort. We have a motto in our office that we changed about 4 years ago. After my first 2 years, the administrators, maybe the people at this podium at Michigan State, were not too enthralled by the job we were doing or the success we were having, that in my profession is judged by wins and losses. And as we worked, we realized that we were working awfully hard, but the way we get measured by success is through championships and being the best. And so the message we left was championship efforts are the only ones accepted in this building. And if you really think